It's a powerful image, isn't it? How media works. What the TV shows you and what actually is happening. And an example recently of that would be this. Manchester airport violence that saw a police officer kick and stamp on man's head. Now, initially the original clip that you got to see didn't look pretty. It didn't look pretty, right? But, look, a lot of people, fair play to them, were saying, look, this is a very, very small clip. It's really, give it time on this one. There's got to be more to this. Without a doubt. After all, when you actually see the longer clip of it, what actually happened. I mean, I'd love to play it, but, it's YouTube. But, these individuals are certainly not innocent in no way, shape or form. What was it? My peaceful clients demand justice. They had just been minding their own business when the police attacked Manchester Airport. Yeah? When you actually see the clip, it's appalling. Under fair use, maybe some of this? And they just kick off with the cops. And at least one or two of them, I reckon, have hit a bag, in a gym. Just appalling stuff. And that is what led up to this guy getting a kick in the chops. In all honesty, yet again, I, reminisce about the 80s and before. Be assured, if you pulled any of that shite, the cops would have kicked 16 types of shite out of you. But nobody would pull that kind of nonsense. Seriously, that's absolutely outrageous. And there seems to be no consequences for anybody. They're all victims. And how is it one cop gets, suspended? Yeah? What, the female police did the right thing. In other words, offer their face to these guys to just punch and punch and punch. What was it? One of the police women had a broken nose as a result. Yeah? What I'm saying is in no way disrespecting the police women. I'm just saying, what's the message here? Oh yeah, you did the right thing. Just let them use your face as a punching bag. But certainly don't kick them in the chops or stamp on their head. Seriously, there's always a complexity to this, but I'm definitely from a generation that would not have even contemplated pulling what these guys did on the police there. And look at the BBC and others. Good grief. Pretty much demonising the police. Many politicians, doing the same. And it's not an accident, let's be honest. In many respects, who would be a police officer these days? Yeah. When you've got to creep around on eggshells for fear of offending some minority or perceived minority. It's absolutely ridiculous. It truly is. I'll repeat, it's a complex subject. But you should watch these. You should watch that clip. You're left with no doubt, I would say, that you could argue that in many respects the police are obviously unprepared for the aggressive onslaught that these individuals decided to meet upon them. I would say fairly confident if this was America, at least two of these guys would have holes in them. We've got to get, I hate using the term, but some balance and common sense back to to policing, because I think in many respects the powers that be want to so destroy what we had as police in the past that in this global interconnected world, all police are replaced by UN troops, and believe me, the Care Bear factor will be right out the window at that stage. All this, everything from getting rid of the belt in the 80s, the don't clap in the noughties, jazz hands and all the rest of it, and safe spaces have brought about, and in no small way, a lot of this destabilization, because so few people actually even see any type of consequences to their actions, unless it's with dramatic results. We need to get back to common sense. Seriously. And I'll speak to you soon.